What is going on, guys? My name is Donnie, or D3DBCHD if you guys are inclined to call me that. Shout out to Joey because I felt like rocking his introduction. But today we're going to be talking about Dragon Ball Super, and in the preview for the latest episode, we're going to talk about the fact that Gohan has gotten back to work, back busy training with Piccolo. And, we're just going to discuss that here today. So if you don't want anything spoiled for Dragon Ball Super, peace out. Catch you later. But anyway, so in the latest preview for the next episode of Dragon Ball Super, I believe it's 30. I believe that the latest one was 29, and that's the preview for 30. I could be mistaken. It could be episode 28, preview 29. Anyways, Gohan was shown to be training with Piccolo. A lot of people are just excited for that. I personally am excited for that, but let me go ahead and back up a little bit. If you guys are new to my channel, you guys haven't had the opportunity to already watch some of my videos, I highly encourage you to do so. Look at some of my videos with Gohan in them. I explain Gohan's character, his background, my background with the series, and my personal love for Gohan and what made him my favorite character. So I'm going to start off by saying, while I appreciate Gohan training, while I love it, I was completely content with him being a fatherly figure. I love Gohan's character either way. I just love the fact that he started off as a little kid. We saw him progress into the savior of Earth. Then he goes through his whole teenage high school phase. He becomes just a nerd and, all that stuff. I love everything about Gohan in general. So I will never say that I am ever displeased with his character. I don't mind whatever he chooses to do. It's not Chi-Chi that made him this way. Gohan made his decisions. As you see now, Gohan made a decision to get back to training. I forever said Gohan is not influenced by Chi-Chi. She may have had an influence on him early on, but originally Gohan said, yo, I want to be a scholar. 4 years old. He made his mind up at 4 years old, and he continued on, and he actually, was able to accomplish his dream. So, I can't be mad at the guy. I can't knock the guy. But when push came to shove, when all that Frieza shit was going down in the Resurrection F saga, he was getting just mollywopped by Frieza and his gang, and Gohan was just like, yo, if I was training, I'd be able to protect people. Piccolo wouldn't have died, and he was really genuinely feeling remorseful over the lack of training that he's done over the years. And that's what kind of sparked him into getting back into fighting. And like I said, I can't lie, that just makes me happy because I stated in reviews during those episodes when they were happening in Dragon Ball Super that hopefully Gohan takes this and he's like, yo, I actually need to get back into training. I don't mind him being a fatherly figure, a scholar, the great Saiyaman, whatever the fuck you want to do, I'm cool with that. But at the same time, just put a little bit of time aside to train. But, a lot of people speculate that, but just if you guys read the manga, or don't read the manga, I'm sorry, and you guys watch the show, spoilers for the manga at this point, so I'm giving you a warning. Peace out. But in the manga, Majin Buu failed the test. I will do a separate video for that when I review the manga chapter. And people are speculating, hey, Gohan's going to jump in. There's a few reasons as to why I don't think that'll happen. The tournament is structured to a point where it's just like the Uranai Baba tournament back in Dragon Ball. If you guys are not familiar with that, what that means is it's an elimination tournament. Goku could feasibly go in there and be the first one to compete, which he is, and then literally win every single fight and not have to step out that damn ring. And they could win without only having four competitors, not having five. So there's no need for a replacement. To be honest, there's no need. The only reason there would be a need is if Monaka, who's the final competitor, loses, and they're like, oh, we need one more fighter. Oh, Gohan, save us. And Gohan hasn't had enough in Dragon Ball Super, enough build-up to really do that at this point. So, and there's not any tension, so I don't think they'd give a shit if they lost anyway. But, getting back on topic, the thing is, I don't think that'll happen as well because this universe, this Earth is said to exist in a neutral universe between Universe 6 and Universe 7, this planet, that they're inhabiting for this tournament. I don't think Goku can go there and get Gohan. And I don't think that the tournament's going to just sit there idly for them to go get Gohan for a 2.5 hour trip one way and then 2.5 hours back for Whis to go pick him up either. And Whis being the fastest person in the universe, if it's taking him 5 hours to make that trip, the tournament's not just going to pause and wait for Gohan to come. Like, no, it's not their fault that everybody came, but Gohan was the only one that did not show up because he was at a conference. But I think that speaks more to the fact that there's no urgency than anything else. I don't think that speaks to Gohan like not training or anything like that. I just think that speaks most to the fact that there's no urgency in this arc. I think that at the end of the arc we'll come to a point where there's like, oh, the tournament's over, oh, a villain pops up, oh, some shit's about to go down. But as at this point, there's no urgency, there's no reason for him to be there. So if anything happens, if there's actually a replacement, it'll be somebody like 18 who just jumps in just for the fuck of it and just doesn't compete, like somebody insignificant. But I also don't think that Goku can teleport there because it took, let's just factor in the fact that in the Resurrection F arc, Goku had to instant transmission there during the Frieza saga so he can get over there to fight Frieza, because those guys were getting their asses handed to them, you know? And that's about 35 minutes away from Earth at Whis' travel speed. And Goku could not sense them. There's no way in hell he could do it for 2.5 hours away. So it's just not happening. Gohan will not be showing up because he's not there. Unless he's there hidden somehow, he's not going to be showing up. But I think Gohan's training speaks a little bit more to the fact that he's helping Piccolo get stronger, because Piccolo's getting somebody that he can spar against that's stronger than just, you know, himself sparring against himself like Piccolo's been shown to do in the past. I think that Gohan's training ties a little bit more into the fact that Piccolo's going to get a little bit stronger. I don't think it has too much significance with Gohan. And I think in the next episode of Dragon Ball Super, we will see Goku, you know, while they're looking for the competitor, he's going to say, hey, Gohan, you want to come? And they're going to be like, nah. You know, Gohan's going to be like, nah, I don't want to, you know, get into all that. I've got stuff to do. I really genuinely think Gohan's going to turn them down, or something's going to happen to where he can't do it, but he wanted to do it. And that's cool. I mean, if you read the manga, there was a point where Vegeta was like, hey, why don't we choose Gohan? Because he's got a lot of potential, and he's probably got the most potential out of all of us. And Goku was like, no, he's into this stuff now. So I don't know. But it joys my heart, you know, to see Gohan training. And so I want to know you guys' thoughts down below on the Gohan training situation. If you think anything will come from this, if you think he will participate in the tournament, once again, I've asked that before on my channel. Be sure to subscribe if you are new here, but I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, my people.